Well, where do we go from here? Oh, that's right. Everything goes dark and you die. The networked wild. That is indeed wild.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I have an idea of what I want to do this time, but, Okay, but this seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress.
Hey,
Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Hey, we gotta set the scene here, right? It's And what are you talking about?
The end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
You have to put into that, alright. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not gonna kill her.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess.
Okay.
Danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
Okay.
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
That smells like a bit of a fallacy. What after she gets out?
The more
What specifics?
you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her, because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
That's not very specific, my friend. Do I get a reward?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
What's the reward? Can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Infinity +1 Funko Pops? Alright, I'm sold. Let's get this over with.
As long as you remain focused on your goal, it should all be smooth sailing.
Let's get this over with.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
See, I have to sort of playing a lot of this off of this is going to involve a lot of experimentation and testing, and mainly testing outcomes that I haven't tried yet at this point in this series, with the end goal of getting somewhere that I haven't seen yet, or getting someplace that I have been but I haven't really seen many of the possibilities in, which is part of what we're doing today.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I think what I have planned for today
We're not going to go through with it.
is going to
She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
accomplish this, but we'll see.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
We've seen some variation, but one possibility that I've seen crop up a few times
The cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale
that I want to
musty,
try.
and the floor and walls are painted.
I'm going to play it by ear from there.
The only furniture of note is a plain
You ready for it?
table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
You ready for it? You know what comes next? The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. We're good.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If
the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Still checking in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Oh, you know how it goes.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Well, let's see. Oh, hey, Spectre. Where even is my last save? I got a lot of saves packed up here. See what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
The knife would spawn.
Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right.
Actually, backtracking briefly. Let's talk about it first.
Okay.
What have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant. Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Was I there to slay you? You're probably supposed to end the world. I want to see you for myself. I'm still not sure what to believe.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
No, I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret from me.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
What if they're bad reasons, though? If they had good reasons for thinking I was dangerous, wouldn't they have shared them with you? I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to leave. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
It's always about
Whoever sent you
trust.
to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
We have seen this
I
before,
could
but
end the world? Why would I even want to? We both
she
know
makes a
that
good
if there's
case.
people we can't trust in this situation. It's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Actually, let's just go get. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, scowl.
Return back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the...
The cabin.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
Uh-oh.
You better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here.
Oh, she's
Do
mad.
you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Oh, she's mad.
She has to be bluffing, but I'd hurry if I were you. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet. Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen. Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
Let's finish this. Ooh. Does this branch into, we can lock her down here. Or we can finish this, which I think gets us to adversary, it feels like.
This is a dangerous play. Who's to say she'll actually succumb to her wounds? She doesn't have a weapon, and she's missing an arm. You can finish this right here, right now.
Oh,
You close the
lock her
basement
away. I think this is...
locking it behind you and quickly barricading
Okay.
the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Yep, I think this is going to the place I want it to
We
go.
can make this work. She has an awful wound, and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there.
Oh, here we go.
Make things easier on yourself and let me out. It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. But it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forget it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
I'm not here.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it.
La 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 la, head in the sand. Everything's
You
fine.
put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall.
She can't hurt me because I'm not here. Oh dear.
The night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks
Oh.
for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Oh. Oh, the arm hovering there.
You try and
Oh, that
stand
feels
to your
new.
feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
God, I think what I love about this is just all we saw of her left behind was her arm, and in this spirit form, Her arm is still like that chunk of arm.
Or maybe
It looks like.
can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
I can't get over how uncannily good the whole. She turns from just demure to wide-eyed, almost alien, staring you in the face like that.
If
So
you
good.
only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I just went poking around at that fight back option. It didn't lead to the route that I expected. Although I guess remembering how we got there previously shouldn't be a
You're here to
surprise.
slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
That also had like 2 unique branches in the fight back choices. Both led to the same route, but they might be variations in that chapter going forward. He's gonna kill me again.
People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh. What if he hears us? That's a
Oh, hi,
very
Paranoid.
good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit.
Yeah.
I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Right. Alright. Why should I bother doing anything?
Very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Right.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We couldn't trust either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't. All we did was lock her away. And how'd that work out for you? No comment. Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And your solution is to send us back in there? Do you want us to slay the princess, or do you want the princess to slay us? Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't.
Fair.
Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything?
What's the
For
point?
asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working.
Hardcore. Really. Pure death.
And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Yeah, that's some concerning
Do you think the
implications.
people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? What do you want from us? I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can.
Alright, let's just go.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
Yeah, once you went full mask off, then we
Doesn't
really,
matter. Don't trust anyone.
we just straight up got there in the end.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
I remember this one.
The blade is
Here's your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
It's just an empty frame.
She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done.
I mean, that's true.
So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
This whole cabin's different.
Very different. I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right?
Oh, hey, yeah.
She knows that we're here.
Oh, there's many. There's many things watching us.
Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died, you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Imagining the fun meta of somehow tracking that you've been here before, and you can comment on it in character.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Just approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe it, and it's
Reach
gone.
forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
We'll take the blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
Bomb might be a bit
Blade
much.
is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
Okay, that's fair.
Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death. You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If
The princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Her cruel,
The tone always
playful
matches.
voice prances up the stairs.
The tone always
I
matches.
didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Oh, I'm looking forward to
Okay,
it.
we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Don't need a plan, I'm just gonna kill her. The narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all being such pessimists right now.
Finally, a voice of reason. The rest of you should take notes. You know why I'm being a pessimist. I'm just asking questions. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague paths.
Oops, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. Vague pathways to the end. What seems to be the end of the room, they diverge to opposite directions, left and right.
Could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
No, I'm not.
We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
The eerie leitmotif down here.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Baby's worst hide and go seek. Go left.
You turn to the left. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
Oh yeah.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow.
This is it, isn't it?
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
the spite in that.
A way out of this. Think.
The spite in that cute.
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
That's
Your
concerning.
blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs,
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Nerves, heart.
Never have been more glad to have Paranoid on
What are
board.
you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Aggressively doggy paddling us away from the edge of death.
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left.
Yes, I'm sure.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead, even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
Her very nature is ill intent.
Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late. Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
You want to work together? Can you at least turn off this whole orchid shutting down situation?
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Heart, lungs, liver.
What good am I to you alive? What do you want from me?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then...
Liver, nerves.
Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think
That's
I can
fair.
live without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
What happens if I refuse to let you out? What happens then?
We're stuck down here together until you change your mind.
Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear.
Oh, I hate that.
No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Or until your heart finally gives out.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out. And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
Why would you finish me off?
Want to. And
Oh, we've
if
seen
I
this.
did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
Let's make sure.
The princess leans forward.
Oh, stop
bringing
that.
Her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Or
heart,
paranoid is struggling.
lungs, liver, nerves. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then...
Shit, make her stop. Hey, snap out of it.
Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
What would normally be a sharp sensation, distracting sensation, probably amplified by her very nature.
One
Terrifying.
moment,
I hate it.
and then you're gone. Just like that.
She could kill us in a moment.
Ah, and there's the fear.
She
Oh
pulls
dear.
away. Liver,
But
nerves,
that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
Hmm.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Why'd you try being nice to me? Why'd you threaten me on the stairs?
Nice. You're alive, aren't you? And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
You seem miserable.
heart,
Well, frankly, I kinda am, huh?
heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
I'll just kill you instead.
Princess cocks her head, neck cracking uncomfortably, and you can't help but imagine a smile carve its way from ear to ear on the other side of her mask.
What? You think that's funny?
Thinking about that knife, are we? No. Put that little theory to the test. See how it plays out. But I don't think you're going to like what happens. Because even if you make me dead, you're not getting out of here. This place is mine. And I'm
Sick.
not giving you the stairs unless I'm leaving with you.
Oh, well, that's kind of cheap. She's got the void rod, and she just picked up the stairs.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Well, chat, what now? What then?
Definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side.
Well, that's just mean.
Although, don't worry. I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
What if my everything explodes?
Nerves, heart,
We ground you as agony.
nerves, heart, lungs.
I'm not gonna stick around.
We both know that you don't have a say here, so you should just look on the bright side. I'm not sure what the bright side is for you, but I'm positive you can find it if you look hard enough.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
Hmm.
heart, lungs.
Guess I'll die.
And then we'll wind up right back where we started. Round and round we'll go. I wonder what will be different next time. Maybe you'll actually be able to move a limb. Who knows? But I'm always going to win.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
Ooh.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
Leave together. Leave together.
lungs, liver,
Kill.
heart. Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
We did it. We actually did it.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Can she?
We've already seen how she can change heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She falls to the ground, unmoving. Nerves,
House of no leave. It's
lungs.
the achievement we just got.
I can stop now, can't I? I can. Finally.
And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right?
Unfortunately, she was right. She had the stairs in play, exiled on her side of the field, and when she died, the stairs did not return to play.
She was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us.
It means that you're stuck here. Forever. Oh, No. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, I hate this.
Whoops.
Time passes. Forever's gonna end eventually, right? No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. I feel sick. It doesn't have to be forever, though, does it? What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands. Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before.
We've been through this once already.
That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die? Because right now, you don't want us to do that.
No.
You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care? I just
That's a
do.
good point.
I value life. Every life. Even yours. Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life.
I think you're extrapolating from the core of the question I've been asking previously.
Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
Are you stuck here with us? Or are you capable of going other
I'm
places?
stuck here with you. I wish I weren't. Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
All cards out on the table. I don't think it matters if I die, I'll just come back again.
Yes, the whole looping thing. How unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once. I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you? Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine.
That sounds like something someone suspicious would say.
She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time? I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
But can you tell me your secrets now? What now? Is it secret time?
Still no.
I'm gonna wear you down eventually. You might as well spill those sweet, sweet secrets now. Then we'll have something else to talk about.
You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it. I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
Secret?
The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can. The
Secret?
narrator continues to ignore you.
Oh, that's it. I get it. You don't want us to die because you'd be lonely. How sweet.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely.
Oh, never mind then. Fuck
Oh,
you.
Sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
What the best company I can ask for? You guys. What more do I
You could do
need?
a lot better than us. Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time.
That's the time till what?
That's a grim
A creature
thought,
biology,
isn't it?
right? Need to eat something eventually,
But
right?
I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along. We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
Wait.
More time passes. You're still here.
Alright, take the blade.
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
Throw the blade in the void. Just rot. Wait.
More time passes. You're still here.
Wait.
More time.
Wait.
More.
more, 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 more,
More time.
more, more.
Time.
DJ narrator in the house.
More, 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 more,
More,
more, more,
more.
more time. More time. More time passes.
Do, do,
More time
do,
passes.
do,
More time
do,
passes.
do,
More time.
do.
More time passes.
Alright.
I don't like this, but I suppose there's not much I can do to stop you, is there? You raise the blade to your neck and slit your carotid artery. Here we go. You'd better get this right next time, do you hear me? Don't blow it.
Oh, that's
Everything
brutal.
goes dark,
Oh, that's brutal.
and you die.
That was brutal. The Wraith. Have we seen? Oh, that's concerning. We have not.
This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. Yes.
Oh, I cold.
So it does.
Been a while.
No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be. What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave? Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world. Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it, yourself included. Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice. All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again. This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore.
Alright.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Ah, yes, goodwill. Are you the same narrator in the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before.
Suspiciously quick. If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. Is that supposed to be a riddle? If it is, it's not very good. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate. So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different.
That actually makes logical sense. Into this big magic box that we're a part of, the narrator input at the front end is the same narrator.
I'm not sure
as
how
always.
we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it.
But once we start
Maybe
making
someone she can take care of him for us.
choices, just straight up kill the narrator.
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
We've killed her and been killed by her, but neither of those things have gone well for us. We're gonna fall through this loop forever. Eventually, we're gonna let her out. Might as well do it now.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever. Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will,
as much as things will be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating. Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them. On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends.
Cool.
I'd like to see what that does to him.
Time loop jail. That's an interesting possibility. I don't even tried yet.
You don't do
Leave.
this. You're going to damn everything to oblivion. You have to do something. You can't just walk away. Yet here we are, walking away despite your protestations.
Ooh.
There's got to be a crack in this world somewhere. If he's looking in at us, there has to be a way out.
Both have some smart reasoning.
Ugh,
They're
fine.
wrong, but
You walk down the path away from the cabin. For all our sakes that you change your mind before it's too late.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? Everything is getting fuzzy.
oh, okay. I won't do that quite yet. What if we don't go to the cabin? It's another
She
option.
finds a way out on her own. So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's got to be better, right?
Hmm.
No, it's strictly worse. And why is that? Because it's cowardly, for starters, and because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options. The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
Hmm. No, really, the only truth of the matter is that
You continue down the path towards the cabin.
when we're condemned to just suffer in that empty reality with her
It isn't
dead,
long before your steps away
It's-
from your
yeah.
destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing. Something that would make everything make sense.
Hmm.
Maybe letting her out really is the answer.
Thinking.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
You try to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
Huh. Fair.
Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will.
Let's go.
The interior of the
Oh.
cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... That's strange.
No table, no blade.
What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Uh-oh. Got our implement. We'll need to do the job right.
There wasn't one last time either, so why would it be there this time?
Right.
I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
I suppose not. Pretend there is a mirror there in the hallway, and that right now we can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind it?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement.
Residence.
Are you saying there isn't a door? Are you saying that at the
end of the hallway, there's just an opening again.
Again. Alright,
He didn't say door, did he? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening. It's just like last time, isn't it? Only instead of a visible empty void, there's an invisible one. For all we know, she could be standing right there behind the mirror. For all we know, she's going to jump out at us, and there's nothing we can do to stop her.
Then we're gonna... She's just gonna be in the mirror.
Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you, and certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement.
Freddy Fazbear jump scare noise.
You slowly make
Dot
your way
wav.
towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
Oh, let's look. Let's look. Are you there? Don't see you necessarily this time.
Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
It's very kind of
I
that.
hate that I know what's about to happen. Knowing makes it so much worse. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Hopelessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Oh, here we go.
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long,
Alright, here we go.
frozen moment. And then it, she, the princess, constricts.
And then she was the house.
Your bones
Oh!
snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with a terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg
dear.
of ice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Oh. Alright, you have my attention now, ma'am.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom, but then you took my body away from me. So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly hates us.
Right?
And what's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it. Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt.
Right?
And turn off the part of you that feels things. Oh, like it's that easy? It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain. Except that pain hurts. Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition. Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad? You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
Look, we're even now. You killed me, I killed you. Water under the bridge, right?
I think you forgot something. Like the part where all this started when you left me to languish in a pit all by myself. Now I've become something so much worse. And it's all thanks to you.
Oh, they get the little whispers in the back of her normal voice.
If I were you, I would just want to get it over with. You lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom. But either way, you're about to become a passenger.
Oh, this is happening whether we like it or not. I don't know how I got here. I didn't want to hurt you. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, I'm sorry.
Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent.
Oh, that's awful. I like it.
In ways that defy your understanding.
Hi.
Her torso stretches
Hey
until
there.
her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
Oh.
And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. Okay, deep breath. This is fine.
This is fine. This is fine.
Fine. Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
Let me cope.
Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk. It is fine. Everything is always fine.
It's always fine,
These
yeah.
consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort. I'm sure we'll be moving on again soon enough.
Momentary. Oh.
Vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I want... Do you need to take my body? Can I just open the door for you?
You locked me in a basement and then you killed me. Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is clear.
You remain.
Oh, here we go. Alright. When possessing me against my will make you know better than me? You don't have to be evil. You don't have to do this.
That's a good one.
Evil is all about perspective. After all you've done, why would I ever care about what you think of me?
Perspective, yeah, it's a good comeback. Because yeah, I'm saying you don't have to be evil, and you're like, if that makes me evil, then what does that make you?
Enough talking.
Alright.
We'll have plenty of...
You remain pinned to the floor of the locker torso. You sure you can't do anything to help it? Not like you don't even have... Okay, is it? Yeah, it is. Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul. You're awake.
Oh, here we go.
Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your...
Oops. My voice is encompassing. You feel wrong.
So cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Ooh, here we go.
I know.
Bone crunchy.
You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it around like this.
You're not wrong.
We were gonna let you out of here. That's the whole reason we marched all the way back up to the cabin.
Not exactly the most convincing. I mean, okay, true, we were kind of tentatively on the fence of, fuck it, we ball. We'll try this time and see if it works.
I was.
Very heaven, very heaven. Not to actually free you.
What reasons are those supposed to be? Nobody should be able to be judge, jury, and executioner.
Hmm. Hmm.
We weren't always like this. I've always been like this.
I mean, that's true. What I've sown? Yeah, that's true.
Let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants.
Ooh, basement. Hmm.
Your body,
Ooh,
still
ooh.
slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. I know you feel it too.
We can throw our body into the abyss, so we got a choice here. Into the abyss.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
What could go wrong?
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter.
If the princess lives in here, killing her would be doing her a favor.
Everything we have.
Right.
You're not. You're thinking too much about how she's hurting us. You're thinking too much about your body. It's just a body.
Dull the pain.
Yes, it's just a body now. But I gave you so many terrible things to you.
Oh dear.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next one we all go. 1, 2, 3. You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Oh.
Her thought slips through you, unheeded.
We are here together.
Fall and
I'm falling.
We did it! We actually did it! Yes, we've really shown them all, haven't we? I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it.
We're in the portal to
What
hell.
happens now? But I want to know what he thinks happens now.
Is he gone?
What do you know that you're not telling us?
Ooh. Terminal velocity ceases, and you feel a mass, a growth torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening to me?
A shifting mound is here for you. But you don't answer her, but when she's gone, you feel a resistance underneath your feet once more. Memory returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? I would have kept them in the dark if I were you.
It's the end for you.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. Can't even trust ourselves.
It's the end for you, but not for me. That's the outcome here. Let's go. So it feels like that choice is just a you gonna die, but not me. Versus it'll be okay, I promise. A more gentler versus harsh approach. Gaze. Silence as you reach forward. Then go up once again. Mirror always makes them leave. You need to see what's in it. You've grown. Alright, here we go. You're at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
I can't remember if we've asked this question before. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those
we
paths
have.
lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others.
Driven
So
heart.
she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Aw. Alright, let's go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die.